We're going to hear about a really long-standing organization that has some incredible technology and relationships with different sectors of the industry. So this is Chris. Nice to see you again, Chris.
Ben, good seeing you.
So tell me a little bit more about how you've grown this really trustworthy brand and been so long-standing as an organization.
Sure. Thank you, Ben. So Vetus, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary this year in 2024. The company was started in 1964 by a gentleman by the name of Willem de Ouden.
Right.
And he started, it was originally called Vetus de Ouden. And has since, we changed the name obviously to Vetus.
Right.
So we have a long history in the marine accessories and component manufacturing, part of the industry.
And Vetus as a standalone entity, you've done a huge amount of research and development, developed a whole range of products over those 60 years. But then you've also got the group as YANMAR, and then relationships, and part of that group includes brands like Smartgyro. How does that all link together and benefit each other?
Sure. So our parent company is YANMAR, and they've been around for over 100 years now, which is incredible. I mean, to be in the marine industry that long, so it's very incredible. And then obviously, Vetus being 60 years. So we actually have a group of companies under the YANMAR umbrella, and they're kind of all lumped under the Vetus brands also. So we have Vetus, we have Maxwell, which is our windlass division. We purchased them in 2008, and they're celebrating 56 years this year. So that's great for them. We have the Smartgyro gyro stabilizer program. YANMAR purchased them a few years ago, and so they're working with us as a sister company. And then we have other brands like Flexifold Propellers, and then also under the YANMAR umbrella, brands like Get My Boat. It's a boat sharing platform. So very diverse, a lot of different technologies there. But really on the Vetus side, it's about the company and the products and the engineering and the long-standing relationships that we have in the marine industry. We've just been doing it for, 60 years. It's worked out great. The company was started in '64. They actually hired their first engineer in 1968 and developed their first product, a water strainer product. The company, some other milestones within the company, we introduced the first recreational bow thrusters in 1982, which was a propeller-driven bow thruster for the recreational marine industry. So that milestone, and pretty much the industry has kind of latched on to that technology we created many years ago, and it's still in use today.
Yeah, and why is it so powerful to be this really reliable, consistent entity when it comes to selling B2B, and when a lot of your relationships are either being nurtured and first emerging or expanding those relationships further?
Yeah, so, the builders look at us as a trusted partner that we can supply products that not only is going to enhance their boats, whether from an operational standpoint, giving more confidence to the captain, the owners of the boats, and also knowing that we're going to stand behind the product if they have a problem out in the field.
So they've not just bought a product once and that's that. It's actually, look, that's what's on offer now. We can support that product in the future, and these relationships, you won't need another partner in 3-5 years' time. We'll just be expanding the relationship and augmenting it in lots of different ways.
Absolutely.
Let's talk a little bit about your story.
Sure.
Because you've been with the company a very long time. And you're now a huge part of that.
Sure.
How does that embody the company, as well as kind of how things develop over time?
Yeah, so I've been with Vetus, the U.S. operations, for 17 years now. I'm currently president. I've been president for 3 years now. When I started out, I came in as a sales manager for the company. One of the things that I first learned is that there was many tenured people within the organization. They treat the employees very well, and that's really, we treat our employees like we treat our customers, and they're all part of the family.
Yeah, really nurture all aspects to that.
Absolutely.
Play the long game, build those relationships, build real expertise and love for what they do and all that kind of thing.
Yes,
And then
absolutely.
long term, that really pays off. It makes sense.
It absolutely does, man. You know, it's they're nowadays. You know, everybody talks about work-life balance. You know, we all have lives outside of what we're doing, outside of this show, outside of everything we do, and so, but we really take that seriously and make sure that the employees can have the time with their families, and but we also have a great working relationship within the organization. So
Yeah, and I suppose with the right person, like a classic engineer that really loves product development, details, and really researching and pushing boundaries in that area, I suppose that then means, okay, work is work, but also they're enthusiastic about it, they're high performing, and they stay with the company.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, most all of our employees are boaters. They embrace the lifestyle outside of work also.
Yeah.
So, and that's really what it drives a lot of that is that hey, I love the industry I work in, and they're a part of it. So it really works out good. So
Okay, super. Thank you very much for your insights, Chris.
Ben, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Everybody, if you enjoy content like this, make sure you're following here to see plenty more of it. Outside of that, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.